Well, I hope that all of you are in a very good condition. Welcome back with me, Ratna Arditami. In this good occasion, I would like to share to you guys about 3 tips in managing money better. But before that, I would like to tell you that this video is made in order to complete my English for banking task that is given by my lecturer. Therefore, 2 of the tips that I'm going to share to you are actually derived from this book entitled English for Banking and Finance, and the other tips is given from me myself. So without any further ado, let's move to the first tips. So the first tips that I choose in managing my money is that learn to cook and eat more at home. Well guys, I am a type of a person who really loves eating. I love spending my money only for buying such kind of snacks, sometimes cupcakes, and maybe even junk food, in which I also realized that buying this kind of food requires me to spend more money. And on the other hand, I also realized that it may affect my health if I keep doing this thing. Therefore, by choosing this tip that is learn to cook and eat more at home, I can manage my money in a better way. And here I also would like to share my experience of doing these tips, that I've been doing it for almost 2 months now, and I really see the positive benefits of doing these tips. Besides, I can keep more money in my wallet, of course, in case there is something urgent coming at the end of the month. I can also start a more healthy lifestyle, like because I already know how to cook. I just need to buy the ingredients of the foods that I needed. Sometimes I buy vegetables and even fruits, in which I can make salad by my own self, and also juice, of course. Sometimes I also make mashed potatoes. So I really feel happy. I feel a lot healthier than before by choosing these tips. And the positive thing is that I can encourage my family to do the same thing with me. Therefore guys, if you really want to manage your money in a better way and get a more healthy lifestyle, I really recommend these tips to you. So have a try about these tips. Now we move to the second tips, and for these tips I choose the tips that is buy the things that I needed before the things that I want. Well guys, to be honest, I become a very extravagant person when I have to hold much money in my wallet. I hardly differentiate between the things that I needed and the things that I want, and it often makes me end up buying stuff which I personally don't really need it. Therefore, by choosing this tip, it really helps me a lot in managing my money better. And how I manage it? Simple. I will make shopping lists and differentiate between the things that I needed and the things that I want. The things that I needed will consist of my daily or monthly stuffs. It can be about the toiletries, and then the stationeries, and also my skincare. Meanwhile, for the things that I want, it consists of bags, shoes, and also clothes. So once I finish the shopping list for the things that I needed, I will stick it on my bookshelf. Meanwhile, for the other shopping list, I will keep it in my bookshelves. And once I badly want to buy the things that I want, I will only choose one of them. And once I have fulfilled it, I will keep it back on my bookshelves. So guys, it really works. And if you want to manage your money in a better way, I recommend these tips to you. And have a try also. So finally we come to the last tips that is come from me myself, in which I choose the tips that is ask my parent, especially my father, to keep half of my money. So the reason of asking my father to keep half of my money, because he is a very great person in managing his own money. He becomes very strict when we talk about him about money. And here I would like to share a bit story about my father. So every time I ask for his permissions to buy certain stuff that he personally thinks that the stuff is not important to be bought, he will gives me so many questions related to the stuff. He will ask me, what is your reasons of buying the stuffs, whether or not it is really important to be bought, whether the stuff will last for a long time, and maybe he will ask about the cost, and he will ask, don't you think that's too expensive for you? And many more questions. And I myself personally think that when I got this kind of question, I will become very annoyed, and it successfully make me think twice to buy the stuff itself. Therefore, by choosing this tip, I think it's really good to help me in managing my money, because every time I ask my money back from my father, it will make me to think twice to do that, because it's very annoying to be asked so many questions. So guys, here I would like to say that if any of you in case have the same type of father like me, I really suggest you to try these tips, because for me myself, it really works. So guys, those are the 3 tips in managing money that I can share to you. Well, I do hope that you can learn from those tips, or maybe you have the other optional tips that can help you in managing your money in a better way. You can share it in the comment section below. And to end this video, I would like to say thank you very much for watching me, and